When I was invited and got to know the overall theme of the exhibition, which is foreigners everywhere, it spoke a lot for me for several reasons, but because I always bring someone else's work in my own work, particularly the work of artists who came before my generation. Perhaps I can talk about this through this artist. His name is Sang, and he was born in Hong Kong in 1950 and died of AIDS in 1990. And during his lifetime, he was really focused on a series of photographs that was what could be called now selfie. So it's self-portrait photography, and in the pictures he would always wear a badge that says visitor, and sometimes he would tell people that he's a permanent visitor in this world. So what I understood about Adriano's theme of the exhibition was sort of similar to the idea of this artist Sang-Chi's visitor, the fact that we all are actually visitor to this world, to this earth, to where we live, that we are only temporarily here, that at some point we would all leave. As also an artist and a person who left my country of origin and living in different places and now based in Los Angeles, of course I feel very closely to the idea of being foreigner, being immigrant, being a visitor, being perhaps a permanent visitor to the city, to the world, to the earth. So we're in that sense very equal, and we all share the idea, I think. The AIDS epidemic and the death were more visible in the 80s and 90s when people were dying massively. Of course, things have changed. There's no cure, but also there are many medications available, so we don't really see the epidemic anymore. But in reality, the epidemic is still going on, and depending on where you are, a lot of people in the world living with HIV do not have access to medications, so I think it's still there. We just don't talk about it anymore in the way we used to. But what I'm more interested in is the unknown and the erased memories and histories of these people, that because we lost this whole generation of people during the AIDS epidemic, what has been really erased is their personal memories and their stories. That's still unknown, and I think it's very important to talk about it and to talk about the legacy of their life and works at this point especially. We can bring in what's unknown, what's erased into our current history writing process, and therefore we change our perception of the past and the present and eventually the future, I think.